Hey Mr. Wellsby, this is my ICT assignment on pretty much how to make a website, and so yeah, I'll get started into it. Um, so step one, pretty much, so you want to figure out why you want to make a website, and then once you get the idea why you want to make a website and what you're gonna make it around, e.g. you could make it on a sports website, like a games website or anything like that. So you want to go around, look at some other websites first, get some ideas and some designs and so what you think is good and stuff. And it's I could go into the Daily Telegraph and like that simple design. Start making mine sort of like that, but not the exact same. Okay, so pretty much want to get inspired by that. And then number two, you want to choose the topic and purpose. So you want to have your idea of what your website's going to be about set in place. And then you have to decide what information you're going to put on there, like what you can put your contact information on there and stuff. So pretty much I'm just telling you what you want to do, like designing your website, and I'll tell you how to build it next. And then you want to make a plan. So whenever you want to work on your website, or if you want to get people to work for you to make your website, but yeah, pretty much it's gonna take commitment and time, and or if you want to set your website off, it's gonna take money as well. So and then after that you wanna gather the content, and so pretty much if you wanna make a store and sell things, you wanna figure out how you wanna make the items available and stuff like that. And if it's about media, you want to put videos on the website, and so you can have videos playing when you're viewing the website, or music, or just things like that, or gifs, or whatever. Images, if you're an artist, like a photographer, it could be like an artist page. You could put your images on the website, but you can't copyright them because that's just it's bad. And widgets, there's mini programs which run on your website, usually help to keep track of who visits, who what they're looking for, and where they're from, so you get more of an idea of what the person wants out of your website. Um, After that, you wanna draw a flowchart. So for most people, the website starts on the homepage. This is the page that everyone sees when they first go to www.yoursite.com. But where do they go from there? So if you spend some time thinking about how people might interact with your site, you have a much easier time down the line when you're making navigation buttons and links and stuff, and just making edits to your website. Um, and also when people, number six step, when people view your website on it could, main source is probably a computer, but they can view it on on a phone, iPad, and all that as well. So you want to plan for user devices and situations. So make sure your website is compatible with people viewing it on their phone, which will get you a lot more views and attention if your website's looking good. So pretty much that's what you want to do. So get inspired, choose a topic and purpose, make a plan, gather the content, draw a flowchart, plan for user devices and situations, and then you kind of wanted to start getting into it from there. So I'm just gonna tell you how to make a website now. But you can pick many different ways. There's online website makers that you can do, but I'll just tell you how to do it in Dreamweaver because that's what I've been doing. So first off, you want to create a folder in the hard drive or SSD or whatever you have, and name it whatever you want. You can name it like Bob, like your name or anything, but or your website name doesn't really matter. This will be a root folder, and everything about your website will be saved to it. Inside your root folder, create 4 more subfolders and name them images, flash, pages, and others. And then, so I'll just say that again: images, flash, pages, and others. Then time to start creating the website. You want to go up, open up Dreamweaver, and click on HTML under the panel. Create new. Save this page into your root folder as home page. And then, so you've got all that done, and then you want to get started. And so have a look at all the tools and what you may or may not recognize, if you've used this before or not. But you can also go onto YouTube and watch tutorials. But so just have a look around. It's just like Photoshop. You open it up, you just have a look around, have a muck around, sort of. And then so to add pictures and buttons and stuff, like a PayPal button, if you click on it, you go to PayPal, stuff like that. where you want them to have you want to add in a table. So go to insert new table. You can set it as many cubes as you want. It's a little tricky to get it where you want, but a little playing around with it, and you'll be right to go. So you want to add it in a table for stuff like that. And then number 6, if you want to, you can insert buttons by going to insert form and button. Once you get it, you can right click on it and look for the page you want to connect it to, or type in the URL of the site. So again, like you can link to your YouTube account. If you're an artist, you can link to like your artist like web page or whatever, like your Instagram, anything like that. Number 7, you can also use flash text, and you can add in pictures. So you can, of course, you can type in stuff and and make it look all fancy. When adding a picture, do not copy paste it. Go to insert image, and then browse for the images you want on page properties. To change the background color and font, go to modify page properties, and it's pretty much self-explanatory from there. It just tells you background color. You can change it from there. So I just pretty much told you the simple tips on how to make a website, like how to add pictures, buttons, like links and stuff, and change the background color. You can put a picture in there if you want. So pretty much those are some basic tips on how to get your website started. So I hope this guide helped you, and yeah, thank you for listening.